Ooh, my thing is frozen.
Your what? Your Switch is frozen?
Okay, my screen. My screen was frozen for a second.
You're okay though now?
Internet's doing funny things.
Ugh. Stupid.
Yeah.
Internet's dumb. Oh wait, I gotta tell everybody in Discord that we're live. I gotta do it. Hold on a second. There we go. Ooh, jeez.
I almost died twice. Last weekend and this weekend.
Okay, what happened?
I almost died on the water without gas in the boat.
Oh yeah. So I heard about this. I heard. So that was last Sunday, was it? I feel like.
Yes.
It was.
That was last Sunday. And no, I didn't actually almost die. I was just very bored.
Yeah. Was it what's the word I'm looking for? Was it scary or was it were you with cool enough people that it was fine?
Yeah, I was with Pop's mom, my mom's boyfriend, and my mom's boyfriend. So.
Yes.
It was chill. It was chill. We had reception or service, fortunately, so we were able to call somebody to come bring us some gas so we could fill up the tank and get back.
Really? Okay, that's good.
So we were safe.
Could have easily been scary though. You got nowhere to go. Yeah.
It could have been, except we pulled up to some random cottage dock and the person wasn't there at said cottage. So we kind of just chilled at some random person's dock.
Well, I think that's a bit of oh, you know what? I got to get into the game here. I'm sorry. Hold on. I didn't create a room yet. That's kind of a rite of passage when you're with Pops, though, over the years. Did they tell you stories of how Pops runs out of gas pretty often?
I was told that it's not an adventure with Pops if you don't run out of gas at least once.
I hear that. Hey, Black Cat, by the way. It is Mags. Yep, Mags.
Hello!
Yeah, running out of gas with Pops is pretty common. Oh my god. Pretty common. Well, let's do this.
I've heard.
Let's start her up. There we go. Well. Wait, you still there?
Yep.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's fine. I just realized, do I have show headlines? Yep, there you go. Girl Guide Chili Dog. Boop. Yeah, running out of gas is kind of a key thing. I do feel that. I do feel like it's a we've done it a few times, ran out of gas, and I don't know if Pops remembers, but there was oh geez, I just kicked something over here. There was a time, I may have talked about it previously, where we went to Newfoundland and we were driving and Pops ran out of gas and we went down this hill. We were at like the top of a mountain kind of, and he put it in neutral. And we were in neutral, just like coasting down this hill. And then we stopped. We coasted to a stop directly in front of a hotel in the middle of nowhere. It was so wildly weird. Super weird.
Smart move, I guess.
Oh wait, 1 sec. You good? What was it? Oh, Mags, you're gonna have to hold up shop. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay. What do I do?
I don't know. Make something up. Just talk. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. Just chill. Say hi to everybody.
Okay. Hi. Hi, Pete. I have no idea what I'm doing, so. Oh, school is almost out for the summer. Woo! School is almost out. I am super excited about that. I am pretty sure I am somewhat failing math because the last report card I got, it was at a C. But last day is this coming Thursday. And then Friday's a PD day, which I'm excited about.
There we go. Hey, I'm back.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome back. I
What'd I
talked
miss?
about school.
Good.
Talked about school.
School? Well, let me tell you what just happened here.
I'm going into.
Yeah. No, I was just going to say the dustbuster fell from a top shelf and bounced off the ground and landed in the litter where Murph had just pooped. So, good combination. Anyway, sorry, you were saying about school. Go for it. Yep.
Pete, I am going into grade 8. I'm going into high school in 2027, huh?
Next year?
I have to think about that. Next school year, I'm going to be in grade 8. The year after that, I'm going to be in high school. But I don't have to think about that.
High school. Oh my God.
That's a scary thought. It's a scary thought. I'm going to have to apply for high school.
Pete says here grade 8 is high school. Yeah, you guys have junior high, I think. I think you've got junior high.
It's
high school is 8 through 12. Yeah.
It's boring.
In Canada, it's 9 through 12. But the thing is, do you still have grade 13, Mags? I feel like you do. You still have OAC in Ontario?
No clue.
Yeah, I think there's a grade 13 still, because that's what I had to do. Grade 13. Yeah, in Ontario. It's called OAC. And yeah, you always took Ontario academic credit. It was like grade 13, but all your credits in grade 13 kind of went towards any university or college credits. Which is kind of interesting. It's a variance. I thought that your mom has a kid in grade 8. Oh, interesting. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, 1 more minute countdown.
Two.
Have either of us watched the Mario movie? Oh, we're very familiar with the Mario movie here. Holy! Oh, let's go. Pete says let's go. Pete's already on it. Oh my God, Pete's already on it. I love it.
All right.
Spelling the scary thought. Hey, there is one thing though. I realized in my requests, and thank goodness Pete is here. Pete did a 1 minute. Weeble's here. Pete a while ago did a 1 second or 1 minute of silence. So we have to do 1 minute of silence. Okay? So here's the deal. Don't mute your microphone. I know, it's the same deal. We're the worst. We both have ADHD. So this is what you're going to do. We got to be quiet. Don't mute. Don't mute. We just have to be quiet for 1 minute. I'm going to turn down the music. And now 1 minute countdown. 1 minute countdown of silence. Are you ready? Mags? Here we go.
I guess.
Here we go. You get let's shut up for 1 minute. Because Pete said so a month ago. Here we go. Hey Siri, 1 minute countdown. Okay, there we go. We can talk again. Holy jeez. That was frustrating. Hey, how you doing? Amazing. Okay, good job. Let's start racing. Let's start racing.
Great. I'm doing,
Yeah?
I'm doing great. I spent that time fidgeting with my positive broccoli plush that I just got.
I have a lot of questions. EasyCom 6 races. If you're ready to go, let's go and chat. Oh yeah, thanks, Black Cat. We'll talk about Murph in a second. He was just making noise in the background.
Yeah.
Let's go and chat. 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 Exclamation mark, let's go. Oh, Pete just said
exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark.
Let's
Pete
go.
says Mags is the coolest, and then we got to hydrate and we got to get up and stretch.
Thank you, Pete.
Oh, we haven't had to get up and stretch in a while. I'm gonna save that one and we're gonna do it in a moment. Hold on.
We'll do it at break, halftime.
Mags is the coolest, and hydrate. Yeah.
Intermission, whatever it's called.
Intermission.
Thank you.
Mission of the inner kind.
Yeah.
Okay. Frantic items as usual. Funny sense cat is in my username. Oh yeah, since Black Cat down here. Murph is fine. We've had him on for the past week. We've been doing his inhaler because he's got asthma. And we only noticed kind of last night and today that he's starting to be a little bit more normal. He's starting to breathe a little bit better, and he's starting to be a little bit more I don't know, back to his old ways. So that's good news.
That's
really good news. Yeah. He's doing good. We were worried about him for a bit, but he couldn't breathe very well. And now he can breathe. Boop. Now he can breathe.
Woo.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, some people may or may not know this.
Yeah.
But next weekend is Kelowna Comic-Con.
Next weekend.
Yeah. You were here 1 year ago, Mags. One year
ago, huh?
Yep. 1 year ago. Oh my goodness, I'm getting tatered. Andrew Canis. Oh, Andrew Canis.
Time flies by so quickly.
Time does fly by very quickly. It's wild. This city does manage to steal time from me.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either.
It's
a weird time.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Can Kelowna give me my time back?
No, I really can't. I gotta take out. I almost took out Andrew.
Can I just
been pretty
take it
wild.
back?
It's been 1 week. It's been a year of buffoonery, but I have to admit, in the past 2 months, Danny and I have been crazy busy. We've hardly talked, Danny and I. Like I haven't talked to Danny. Him and I have texted each other a couple times, but him and I haven't talked in at least a couple weeks. Not because we don't love each other. He's a great guy. But because we've both been crazy busy. I've been playing so many shows, and he's been on the road doing a lot of work, and he's been doing lots of stuff with his own YouTube channels, which between you and me, you guys should all follow his YouTube channel, Danny Underwood. It's awesome. But it's been busy, so it'll be great to see him next weekend. 1 week from today. You know?
Yeah.
There we go.
Kind of sad I'm not going to be going, but there's reasons for that. And I'll respect those reasons. Maybe next year, right?
Yeah. You get to relax this year. Well, we talked a bit about, and Queen's in chat right now, but maybe we try to get you down for Pentacon this year. Yeah. That might be kind of fun. You went to Kelowna Comic-Con last year, and now maybe you can get over here for Pentacon. I think it'd be fun. You get to meet Human. You absolutely get to meet Human. Mags at Penta would be fun, right? I think that'd be fun if that can happen. So yeah, I already kind of mentioned it to your mom about maybe scheduling something for that. So we might do that. No Kelowna, but Pentacon for sure. That'd be fun. Pentacon's always a banger. That's a good time too. Always a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's exactly the same as Kelowna Comic-Con. Danny and I just have the microphone the whole weekend, and we just do weird. Oh, I burned out. Weird shit the whole weekend. That's all we do.
Yeah, that. It just.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what we want to do.
Fun stuff without a whole lot of adulting, from what I've been able to tell.
Well, that's actually true. Adulting is... Oh, what a headache adulting is. No, it's just hanging out with cool people and seeing familiar people that you saw the previous year. It's just a good opportunity to chill with people. It's such a tight community. Sorry, Pete. Oh, it was so close, Pete.
Yeah.
Can I take you out? It was so close. Yeah, it's just a good community of people. That's all we can ask for, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take out... Who's in first place right now? That's wild. There we go. And I hand it to people? Do I hand microphones to people? Yeah, I do. We do try to hand the microphone to people. It's kind of true.
Yeah.
Or what we do is we just have a whole bunch of microphones, and then we never need to let go of microphones. It's always fun. Oh, no! Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
And then we never need to let it go. Here, I'm just going to take out Mags. Oh, Mags! Oh, you passed me last second. And then you hand it to people, right? Yeah, we hand it to people.
Last second.
Yeah. Yeah, Black Cat. That's what we do.
You were distracted talking.
Thanks, Queen. Yeah. Yeah, Queen and I are due for a conversation on what we're doing for next year. You passed her last second? That's awesome. Yeah.
I'm hoping I can fly out there, because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it'd be fun. And you've never been to Penticton either, right?
Mm-mm.
No. All we do is we go down to Penticton for the weekend, stay in a hotel, we host the main stage, hang out with everybody, and then we go out for a nice dinner on Saturday night. That's always fun. We go out for dinner. A couple of years ago, I got extremely sick during the day on Saturday.
No.
Yeah, I got really sick. And then I chilled at the hotel for a little bit longer, and then I showed up to dinner as everybody was finishing, so I showed up just in time for dessert. That was fun.
Huh.
That's all I needed. All I wanted was just a dessert.
Nice.
And I do have to admit, it was a good reminder as an adult that I get to do whatever I want. If I want dessert for dinner, I can do that. Right?
Maybe not every night, because that's not healthy.
What,
But
dessert?
some nights, yeah, definitely.
Who decides what's healthy? Who decides that?
Calories, carbs, fats, sodium.
Okay, calm down with the chemistry. I don't care about that stuff.
I can't really calm down. I
Chemistry.
this is
Ugh.
I had to learn about this stuff in school. School is teaching. The curriculum in school is teaching 13 and 14-year-olds to watch the amount of calories and carbs in what they're eating.
That's boring.
It's health. It's to make
Sorry,
sure we're
Candace.
healthy, yes, but you're also the school is also teaching us to eat less,
Yeah.
which I don't think is okay.
No, you just got to eat what you love to eat. If that's ice cream every day, go for it. That's what I always say. It's what I always say. Oh, I got passed big time. That's stupid. Damn it. Yeah, no, I came in third. Yeah, just eat dessert every single day. That's what I say. Well, ice cream has dairy in it, and it has chicken in it, and it has fish in it, and it has steak.
Okay,
and
so
it's got cheese.
By that logic, I'll just have sushi every night.
Yeah, perfect. Sushi's great. Actually, we're having sushi tonight, as a matter of fact.
Give me some.
Yeah.
What kind of sushi?
I get a whole bunch of different things. I'm a big fan of sushi.
Crab, eel.
Yeah, I get BC roll pretty often. So that's salmon skin, and salmon, and then we get sashimi. We always get tuna and salmon sashimi. And then I feel like a soup tonight. Now that I think about it, so I might get soup. But it's good. I need to congratulate myself on attempting to put up a big cat. You know those things you attach to the wall so that cats can climb on the wall and go all over the place?
Yeah, you got to train Murph to do that.
Yeah, so we bought one of those, and I was going to put them up on the wall, and then didn't do it because I didn't measure properly. So I got to do it right. So we'll delay that to another day, essentially.
Yeah.
But it was hard. Do you watch anime? Yeah, what are you watching these days?
What am I watching these days?
Yeah.
Music videos, animated music videos,
Right.
tutorials on how to start a band, vocal tutorials, things on how to, like, with my vocals, things like with mix, like those music apps.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of things like that, because I don't know if I've stated this before. I'm pretty sure I have. I want to do music.
Great.
I am going to do music. And
very cool.
Yeah, upon research, I'm more likely to like succeed and get signed to record labels or get offers for record labels if I go to vocal classes and like work on my voice and learn instruments and learn all of these other things so I can be ready for that. I also found out 13-year-olds can in fact get signed to record labels with parental consent.
Yeah.
Although I don't want to get signed to a record label because I know those things take money and take away the money from your hard work and whatever.
It's a bit of a balance. Look, as a guy that's dealt with all those things for many, many years, including record labels, I've worked with record labels before. It's a double-edged sword because back in the day, labels were pretty important because they generally paid for everything and then recouped everything after the fact from whatever you were doing. They'd give you advances, for example. Nowadays, you really don't need to because unless you're planning on doing like large tours, like if you're getting picked up to work with major artists and that type of thing, but really, there's no pressure to do that anymore. Oops, there we go. Because the reality is it's going to take you a while to figure things out, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be horrible for a while. And I love telling people that. You're going to be horrible for a while. Right?
The first band tutorial, like how to start a band, the first band tutorial I ever saw was, the first step was, they literally said, just to be clear, you're probably not going to make it anywhere. You're not going to be the next Green Day. You're not going to be as good as My Chemical Romance. Does that discourage you? If it does, then you're probably not meant for the music industry.
Very true. I agree with that. I agree with that it's, you got to be okay with being horrible at something. You got to be okay at not being good at the thing, but you got to be great at the hustle. You got to love the hustle. Right? As a drummer, I play in many bands. I sit in with lots of bands, and I've had the privilege of playing with some great bands and doing some really good tours. But right now, I'm just working with a whole bunch of artists that are hustling. They're writing songs, they're recording, they're doing everything they can to kind of make money and offset everything, you know? So, nope. You just got to do what you want. I guess the rule is kind of like what Black Cat and I were chatting about in Discord, is that just do it. Just do whatever you want to do, and if somebody notices what you're doing, perfect. But if not, just keep soldiering on and doing what you're doing.
So, I think I already have a fan base.
Well, that's worse. What do you got in mind? Yeah?
No, because the reason for that is at school, a bunch of kids have been like coming up to me and asking me questions, like 3 kids, which is, fine. They're the popular kids. I don't really want to interact with them, but if they want to interact with me, I'll interact with them to be nice.
Yeah.
And so I'm talking to them, minding my own business, and they asked me what I wanted to do when I was older, and I said I wanted to be a musician, and they asked if I could sing them something, so I did. I sang a song called Emo Boy.
Yeah.
It's a good song for people who like it.
Sure.
If you don't like it, it's not the kind of song for you.
Okay.
I can't even say what the chorus is because it's not appropriate.
Sure.
In certain aspects, as in the stream would probably get flagged.
Okay, good enough.
Possibly. I don't know. I don't know what Twitch standard things are, but I assume so. So.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it. But so I sang that, and now it was just 3 girls, so that was fine. The next day, 3 different girls come up and say that they heard that I wanted to be a music artist, and I'm like, I don't know you. Okay, sure. And they asked me to sing them something, so I did. Same song. 10 minutes later, a crowd of 15 people come. Yes, that person. A crowd of 15 people come and proceed to basically beg me to sing for them.
Oh, cool. That's fun.
Or rap or whatever it is. And so I proceed to do that hesitantly because I'm like, it's 15 people. I don't know any of these people.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think I'm cut out for this fame thing or popularity thing because 15 people overwhelmed me a lot.
Okay.
I'm not cut out for that.
Yeah.
And so I did the thing, and then they started calling themselves my fans, and that they'd support me in my music career and all of that. And I'm just like, thanks. I don't need it.
Oh.
I don't need fans. I just want to do this for me.
Okay, that's fun. Exactly. You were singing somebody else's tune? Yeah, by the way, Canis, I did overtake that. That was really, really funny. I saved it as a video. It's the final race, everybody. You know what that means. Mags?
Huh?
It's the final race.
Oh, potatoes. Sorry, I'm tired.
Oh, I burned out. No, I love it for potatoes.
I spent my whole day I spent my whole day whole morning sleeping, slept till 12:30. Yep. And the rest of the day socializing with people.
Oh, that's the worst. I hate that. No, wait a minute. I want to get back to this.
And yeah.
I want to get back to you. So you sang a whole bunch for people, and they liked it.
Yeah.
And it was fun. Now, were you doing other people's tunes, or were you making stuff up, or what were you doing?
Someone else's. I wasn't very comfortable with sharing some of my songs. I was doing covers. I wasn't comfortable with sharing my songs with these people because most of my songs are like vents. And they're all like my real emotions and real thoughts and real feelings. Yeah, so I wasn't very comfortable with sharing those.
Are you thinking about writing tunes?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm doing music theory and stuff.
Great.
Yeah. And so Yeah, it was very overwhelming to have 15 people basically begging for me to sing to them like I was some sort of famous person.
Sure, yeah.
I didn't like it.
Oh.
It was weird.
Mm-hmm.
15 people I didn't know
Yep.
were like, they came up to me. Somebody called me the new Eminem, okay?
Why?
It was like a rap part of the song, and I was singing that, and then I finished it, and they looked at me, pointed at me, and said I was the new Eminem.
Yikes, okay. Yeah.
And when I was done singing, everybody started clapping.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not.
So are you gonna play? Are you
Like-
gonna play at like a an assembly of some kind?
We don't do those. We don't do like actual things. We do choir for church where you stand at the back of the church where nobody can see you and you sing religious songs. But I don't want to do that. That's boring.
Okay, yeah.
I don't want to sing Hail
Thanks,
God,
Black Cat.
Jesus is our savior. I don't want
Right.
to sing that stuff. That's not my kind of thing.
Cool. That's
You
great.
can if you want to, but I'm not doing that.
You're finding your thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, I came in first place. Mags, you came in second place. Way to go.
Thank you.
Did Candace and Andrew show up later? Why is their numbers so low? Ooh, Queen, way to go. Pete. Oh, this is good. This is good. Way to go, Queen. Third place. But Mags, you came in second place. Now, I just want to show one thing very quickly here. I just want to show one thing very quickly. You can see my screen? Yeah. We're going to go here. And then we're going to go here. Hold on. We're going to go here. There we go. Canis, I want you to pay attention here. Canis. This is good. Tried to take you out. Didn't work, Canis. But I did. Watch this. I got some red shells. Wait for it. Red shell. Bam. Red shell. Bam. Hit you with a red shell. Hit you with another red shell. And then, boom! Overtake.
Woo!
Done.
Good job.
Yep. It's very good, in case you're wondering. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Canis, in case you're wondering. I throw the bomb. No luck. Here we go. Wait for it. We've got to watch it again to appreciate. What do I get? I get 3 ski reds and a mushy. Look at this. Bam, bam. I take you out with 2 shots. The third one. Then I overtake. Boom. Gone.
Nice.
That's how you win.
Yeah.
Again. I throw a bomb. We don't need to watch it again. Sorry.
Why are we going over this 3 times? It's not a scientific thing.
We don't need to do that again. That's amazing. Hey, let's do the duck thing now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, Black Cat. What do you mean on the duck thing? What's going on with the duck thing? This might be one of the last duck races, actually, of this month. If you're here, say hello. I got Canis. Andrew.
Can I bring up the fact that I almost died yesterday?
Yeah, you did bring it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can bring it
that
up
is a-
again, though. Andrew,
Yeah,
who else is here?
that- That is a thing that happened to me
Wait, it wasn't yesterday. When was it?
yesterday.
What, in the boat?
No, a different time. Yesterday, I went to the big bounce thing. I went to the big bounce.
Let's talk
and I
about
did
that. Canis, Andrew,
yeah.
Queen. Who else was I missing, by the way? Who raced? Pete, obviously.
Yeah.
I feel like that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's it. Good. Let's talk about the bouncy thing in a sec. There we go. Let's do this. Screen share. Boom. Duck race. Bam. Super full. Gonna do this. Bam. There we go. Done. Set. Let's do a quick duck race and then keep talking because we got like 10 minutes to chill. Let's do a quick duck race. Is that everybody? I feel like I get everybody. Let me see. I feel like I got everybody. Andrew, Candace, Pete, Queen, Mags, me. Yeah, that's right. Good. That's everybody who was racing today. I like it. Okay. Quack, quack, quack. These are everybody who was racing. Okay, are you ready, Mags?
Yeah, I'm gonna cue the music.
Wait. You're right. You're absolutely right. There you go.
3, 2, 1. Go! Oh.
Nice. This is fun.
Yeah, so,
Whoever wins gets to choose the custom race, by the way. That's the rule. So you got to think about it. You got to think about what the custom race is.
yeah.
So much weight. So, and then we're going to talk about, in 30 seconds, we're going to talk about you on bouncy stuff yesterday.
Yeah, and how I almost died.
Oh no, Pete, yours, oh man, yours has the measles. Oh no, he's got the measles. Oh no, he's got the measles. Candace is in the back. Oh, Candace is going to win. We know the algorithm really well. Candace is going to pull forward here. Candace has got it. Candace is the big winner. This is, oh, wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Yes.
Yeah, Candace! Way to go. Move your ass. Nice. Candace is the big winner.
Woo! Good job.
It's a good winner. Can ice. Okay. Yeah, you're already a winner. You're good. Way to go, Candace. You're the big winner.
Yeah.
You're the big wiener. Media off. Nice. Wank. Wank. Wank.
That.
So you got to come up with a custom race, Candace. So you decide in a second. Winner coming through. Yeah, way to go. Boop, boop. There we go. That's better. Okay. Call an investigation. I think she's been doping. Yeah, Andrews. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. She called John Duckboy and had it all set up. I don't know what that means. John Duckman. That's his name.
Yeah.
I can't get liquid out of my coffee cup. Oh, this is stupid. Oh, I can just take the lid off. Why didn't I figure that out? Yeah, you got to figure out what your options are, Candace. Here, yeah.
So.
You were on a bouncy castle. What happened?
Yes. So for people
Black
who don't
Cat.
know,
We'll talk about that in a second. But yeah.
so
Okay, yeah.
for people who don't know, the Big Bounce is like the world's largest bounce house, and it's an event. And then there's the world's largest bounce house, and then there's a bunch of other bounce houses.
Bounce houses implying that it's a house where you can bounce inside of it.
Bouncy castles, also known as bouncy castles.
Which, to be honest, are not that expensive. You can buy those, by the way. I've wanted to for a very long time. Sorry. Anyways,
yeah.
Go for it.
And so, the world's largest one. I was on the world's largest bouncy castle because that's the whole event of the Big Bounce. That's the whole attraction.
Yes.
That's what everybody goes for. And so I'm on the world's largest bounce house. And there's this section of it where there's a giant ball attached to a string. And then there are like 8 platforms in a circle. And you stand on them and you try push the ball at each other and you try to knock each other off. But you're not supposed to like push it very far, very strong, because then it can actually hit the person. And you want to just like make them stumble back.
Okay, yeah. Joust styles, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And so I was the only girl there. The rest were all boys. Okay. And one of the boys there was screaming, "Get the girl, no girls allowed, get the girl." Oh. And so everybody was teaming on me.
He sounds like he's been raised by a nice parent. Jesus. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So everybody was teaming on me because I'm a girl.
Okay.
I'm not.
Yeah.
But okay.
Okay.
Non-binary, but okay. It's fine. And so I was doing pretty good, you know, for a solid minute and a half before the ball came flying straight towards my face. Oh, no. I stumbled backwards, but I ended up tripping. Yeah. Fell backwards, head first, off of the platform, landed on my head, and my neck snapped forwards.
Oh, that's
so I nearly snapped my neck. If that platform was any higher, I probably would have snapped my neck.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry to
yeah,
hear that. Yeah.
There was a supervisor there watching because, you know, people can get injured on these things.
Yeah.
There was an adult supervisor hired by the big bounce there to make sure no one got hurt.
Right.
I fell off, landed on my head. The boy that was saying get the girl asked me if I was okay. I completely ignored him because my head was throbbing. I wasn't okay, obviously.
Sure. Were you crying or were you just angry? Yeah.
I was just absolutely
shocked.
Pissed.
Yeah.
I was pissed. I was hurting.
Whoa, you were pissed?
Oh, yeah, I was pissed because the same guy that was saying, get the girl, and having all the boys team on me is the only one that asked if I was okay. He had the nerve to ask me if I was okay after getting everybody to team on me and making that happen.
Ugh. I'd be pissed too, by the way you swore, so language.
Did I?
Yeah, you said pissed. That's swearing.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Being pissed is swearing. You
Whatever.
Pissed.
And so
well done. I'm impressed with you.
yeah. So the rest of the day, my head was absolutely throbbing. No, my head, like I had a really bad headache, like felt like a migraine, and it was throbbing. It felt like it was throbbing.
Yeah.
No matter how much water I drank, how much Gatorade for electrolytes I drank, how much time I sat in the shade with some cool water.
Yes.
It didn't help. So my head was just hurting. The whole day. I became sleepy. Like, I was very sleepy. I was convinced I had a concussion. I didn't. But the supervisor that was there looked at me and went back to chewing her gum and watching her phone.
That's frustrating. No help at all.
Yeah, albeit they were probably a teenager getting paid minimum wage.
Yes.
They're probably just getting a summer job or something and weren't properly trained to deal with that and were just there to get the money, albeit.
Yeah.
So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt for that. They looked at me and didn't even do anything right after I landed on my head and nearly broke my neck.
So was anybody else there to take care of you or what's going on?
No, actually, that happened.
Yeah.
That happened about 15 minutes before we had to get off the bounce house. Yeah. I got up, dusted myself off, and walked out of that bounce house.
Ugh,
went straight to Mom.
Yep.
Mom told me,
move.
There's only 15 minutes left on that bounce house. Just go back in and finish it. So I went back in, finished that 15 minutes. Head was throbbing. Went back out, moved to a few different bounce houses. My head was still hurting. So I spent like an hour and a half just chilling with Mom because my head hurt.
Ugh. Okay. Yes. Well, you did the right thing. Yeah. Take care of yourself. But what happened to the other people?
Nothing. They were just there and were laughing about it.
Really? Okay. That's frustrating, right?
Yeah, it's frustrating considering I almost died on a bounce house.
I agree. That's not good. I'm sorry that happened. That sucks.
And we were celebrating Alex's birthday, too. Like, I don't want to die on that.
That's
fun.
We
went to the big bounce to celebrate Alex's birthday. I don't want to die. I don't want to die that day.
No, you don't want that to happen.
I want that to happen now. And Alex actually told the kid that was saying no girls allowed, get the girl, to stop because I was his cousin. And I don't really heard it. I just heard Alex tell the kid something like, hey, stop saying that. She's my cousin or something.
Yes. So you got a little bit of defense? Somebody defended you a tiny bit, I guess, right?
A little bit, yeah. But I'm angry at that person. I'm angry at all the boys that were there. I'm angry at the supervisor that didn't do anything, but
okay.
I'm fine. I'm alive. My neck is fine. My head still kind of hurts, but it's not like I got a concussion.
Okay, that's good news. Yes.
So I'm fine, which I'm glad for, but good. I'm very angry that nobody did anything except for the guy that was telling people to team on me that asked if I was okay and was just, oh, are you okay?
What a frustrating situation that is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized what time it was. Oh, shoot. We got to start.
Oh, yeah. I
Plus
also
Dinosaurs,
watched
welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome. Nice. Welcome.
I also watched a kid on the same platform that I was earlier. They weren't getting teamed on. They were just playing, and it was a boy, so clearly it wasn't a big deal. But they were like swinging the ball and playing as it should be played.
Yes.
Except rough. And then they threw the ball at him, and this guy got hit directly in the face by it. And it's not like a small dodgeball. It's like big rubber ball.
Sure.
Like,
yeah.
that would hurt. Hit him right in the face. His glasses went flying, and he toppled off.
Well, you look, you're gonna Bullet Bill, by the way. I'm doing this here. Bullet Bill, Golden Mushroom. This is fun. Golden Mushroom and Blue Shell. Ooh, this could be scary. What do we got? Booze, Stars, Bullet Bill, Golden Mushroom, and Blue Shell. This one's called Thieves. Okay. Booze, Golden Mushroom, Stars, Bullet Bill. Perfect. Okay. That's the custom race that we're about to do, fellas. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Candace, thanks for that. It's, look, it's kind of the thing you got. I love bouncy castles. Can I get an exclamation mark, let's go, in chat? Exclamation mark, let's go.
Bouncy castles are amazing, and that's something you're going to experience. You're going to experience rude people. I'm just angry.
It's about how you deal with it after the fact, right? If you're a cool person, sorry about that, I'm really sorry. Exclamation mark, let's go. Okay, here we go, folks. Is everybody in here? Dinosaurs, are you in here? Let's go. I feel like you are. Are you not? Oh, I feel like you might be. And I may have actually made it so that you could not get in. I'm sorry, you might need to sit out for this one race, like the first race itself, and then it'll kick you in. You might be watching for the first lap. Sorry about that. Get in here. Oh, you're here? Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. It's bouncy castles are amazing, but also like as a spectator, it's wild to be like watching people jump around in it and hurting themselves. I have a thing where, oh God, don't judge me, but totally judge me. I like watching people hurt themselves, especially when you look at it and you're like, that guy is going to hurt himself. And then he hurts himself and you're like, oh man, I feel good knowing that that guy hurt himself and I predicted it, you know?
Well, you know, I can see that. It's funny if it's something minor, like, oh, they're going to run into that wall on accident.
Well, it's true, I guess.
Or something. But if it's like, oh, they're going to like fall, like, they're going to fall from that really tall height or something,
Yes.
that's not funny. If they are get seriously injured, then I think,
Whoa,
that's not funny. But if it's something like a friend tripped over a small rock and scraped their knee, yeah, I'd laugh at that and then help them up.
Yeah, that's reasonable. I think you're good. The Jackass movies are a great example. You're absolutely right. When people hurt themselves, yeah. But also, it's like, just the thought of just looking, going, oh no, he's totally going to hurt himself. This is a bad idea. Why are people doing this? Like, I don't know. If somebody trips and falls, then sure, I can deal with that. But when it comes to like self-harm or just like, I'm going to do, especially the Jackass movies, like Jackass series, where they're like, I'm going to do this and on purpose hurt ourselves. I'm just like, that's a little much. Yeah, they get effed up big time. By the way, I like this so far. Blue Shells, Mushies, and Bullet Williams.
Williams of the Bullet.
Yeah, Bullet Williams. Oh. This is pretty good. Plus Dinosaurs, welcome to the stream, by the way. Thanks for hanging out. Did somebody tell you to chill with us, or do you know who, or you just stumble upon us? I guess is really the question. Pretty cool. Thanks for joining the race. We do this every Sunday. Well, for the past couple months, we've been a little off because our schedule has been a little messed up. But we typically do this every Sunday between 4 and 5-ish.
Our schedule has been a little messed up. There was Father's Day.
Yeah.
When I was stuck on a boat.
Yep, you are stuck on a boat. That's absolutely right. You've been looking for streams because all my faves jump ship. Oh, sorry, plus that all your faves jump ship. Now you get to hang out with us. This is fun. We do Mario Kart streams on Sundays, and then Danny and I do we have our podcast that we run on from time to time on this channel as well.
And wherever you can find podcasts.
That's absolutely right. We're trollologists. But Mags is the co-host for today. It's kind of what we do. But Plus Dinosaurs is kind of the place where, I don't know, we're all ADHD. We're all, it's kind of therapy day for all of us.
Yeah, it's basically just free therapy. It distracts everybody here from their worries.
That's true. During summer is different.
Mario Kart. Talk about getting injured on bouncy castles.
That's absolutely right, and how we emotionally deal with that. I'm a professional musician, so I'm gigging fairly often, so I'm not always available to stream on Sundays sometimes. So it's kind of touch and go. And
I legally can't do this yet.
Yes, you can. Yeah, you're in. You're of age.
I can, but chances are it's going to get reported still for underage posting. That's just a thing that's going to happen.
But it won't, because you are of age. You can stream. I'm a musician. What do you play? I got some instruments too. Oh, awesome. Plus, I saw that you joined Discord. Awesome. Yeah, I'm a drummer, so I sit in with lots of different bands and I tour with lots of people. So, all right. So I
music.
Yeah. So I play with lots of people as a drummer. And oh, there we go. Nobody got me because I had the boo. Getting these blue shells out of the way. Nice. Yeah, music lovers with ADHD. That's essentially.
That's basically everybody here. Yeah. Some form of weird hobby.
Yep.
And ADHD.
True. Danny and I host Comic-Cons as well. So there's a lot of people here from Penticton Comic-Con. Which is in Canada here. I stream to their channel right now as well as ours. And yeah, we kind of stream just about everywhere, which is important. But we're hosting Kelowna. We didn't get to talk about that. We're hosting Kelowna Comic-Con this coming weekend, Danny and I. And it's going to be a little bonkers because there are the cast from, if anybody's familiar with the show Letterkenny, the cast is going to be there, and we're going to be able to chat with them and interview them. So that'll be fun. And the regular culprits like George McHale and Andrew Buckley. Oh, did I just get myself? That was weird. Yeah, so there's going to be a whole bunch of wild people there this coming weekend at the convention in Kelowna. You want to, you met Stuart? Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. That's fun. Well, I have to admit, I haven't watched a lot of Letterkenny. I've seen a few episodes, and I like it. It's really funny. So, I'm looking forward to connecting with them and asking lots of questions about what they do and how they filmed it. I'm sure that everybody in the audience is going to ask the right questions. We don't need to do anything. Oh, bye, Luigi. Oh, did I just go right through his hand? I've never done that before. Oh, do I got to pass? Oh, no. Oh, the worst. That was the worst. That was literally the worst. Yeah, that was the worst.
Woo, third.
It's a great binge watch, is it, Pete? Shoot, I should, I'm gonna have to watch some. The problem is, the next 3 weeks are wild for me. I'm very busy. So I'm, I got lots of rehearsals this week. I'm playing Canada Day with a reggae artist. So I gotta learn some charts for that. And then I've got a blues trio that I'm playing with next week as well. So I got like rehearsals this week. There is a large final concert for a music school here in Kelowna, and I'm hosting the main stage. Well, I'm hosting it along with its coordinator. Him and I are doing the whole thing, and yeah, so I'm Gonna be talking to 1,000 people about young students playing musical instruments. It'll be awesome. Where's the reggae show? Oh, perfect. It is. I'm playing with an artist named Goldmind, Goldmynd, Goldmind. He's directly from Jamaica, and I'm in his band, and we're playing the main stage on Canada Day down at the beach. I think
How many bands are you in?
I'm in a lot of bands. I sit in with a lot of bands. I think I'm playing with. I was mentioning to Tanya that I'm playing with 3 different bands in the same week next week. 3 different shows. Yeah. So I'm playing with 3 different bands, 3 different styles, and then after that, I've got 2 other projects that I'm playing with at the same time as those 3. So, but Canada Day is on the main stage, main beach stage downtown. So I'm kind of stoked about that. I want to say 7 o'clock. I haven't gotten all the details yet for that show. It's kind of weird. Goldmind hasn't actually even advertised it. We're playing it because I've been hired to do it, but I just don't have any of the details. But it's reggae. It's fun. Cheers, brother. Thank you so much, Black Cat. You're awesome. By the way, I like this combo. This is a good combo.
My mom put on some of your music, some of the music that you did drums for, one of the bands that you did drums for. I can't remember which one, but it was cool. It sounded good.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, great. Yeah. Was it, what style was it?
No clue. No. Sounded rock.
Yeah.
It sounded like boy band wanted to be rock.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That's how mom described it or something.
Yeah,
it was interesting.
Cool.
That's for sure.
There's a lot of stuff I've played on that, to be honest, I don't even know if it's been released or anything yet. I just go in and do session work in the studio, and then all of a sudden, maybe it gets released, maybe it doesn't, or I don't even know. You know? You know?
No, I don't really know. I haven't worked in the music industry.
Wow. That's the catch. So we were talking earlier about getting into the music industry. And that's the thing, even as a drummer, is that I'll get called to play on an album, right? Yeah. And then I'll record it, and then never hear anything about it ever again. That album may not get released. The producer may just decide, oh, you know what, this didn't go the direction I wanted it to go, or I don't know. We have a whole bunch of different reasons. The record label might actually say, okay, no, we don't have any money to put into this, so we're going to put it on a shelf and never release it. But I never know when something's going to get released or not get released.
That's an interesting thought.
Right?
Yeah. You
gotta be okay with putting your art out there and then knowing that nobody may ever hear it.
I have a friend. I know, it's shocking.
You have a friend?
Yeah, I have a friend, and they do guitar. They're still learning it, but they're really good for beginner.
Great.
Like, they picked it up, and it was just they already knew.
Yeah.
And I don't know what their channel is called, but they've written a song. It's like folklore-y, and they are going to be uploading it to YouTube, I think, which means it'll also go on to YouTube Music.
Oh, okay, that's great. Yeah.
So, yeah, and this friend happens to be in the band. I say band with air quotes because we actually haven't had many like practice sessions or anything. And none of us really do a whole lot of instruments. We're all kind of just vocalists.
Okay, yeah.
So I say band in air quotes. They're all part of my band that has no official music yet. But this friend they have a beautiful singing voice.
Good. And
I will put a link to their song. I'll ask them if I can put a link to their song in Discord when it's been, when they've posted it.
Oh, that's great. Great news. Yeah, very cool.
And then hype them up.
The key thing, especially being in a band, is a lot of the time people feel like they need to have stuff in the room before they show up. And the best part about being in, let's say, a band is that you get 4 people or 3 people or whatever amount of people, and you put them all in a room, and then you just go, what are we going to do? What are we doing with this? How do we create something cool here? You like this stuff, and you like this stuff, and you like this stuff. What does that mean? What do we do with this, right? And there's
my band has an interesting mix of genres we need to do for us all to be somewhat satisfied.
Oh, yeah.
So for me, I want to do rock music because rock is like my whole thing. I like rock music.
Sure.
I like rock and rap. Those are my things.
Cool. Yeah.
Now, one of my friends likes folklore. So rock and folklore. We can work with that. That's a little difficult, but we can work with it.
Yeah.
No, because the third member of my band, the other one, they like Vocaloid music.
What's that? Vocaloid. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Vocaloid. Like Hatsune Miku. So we have to find a way to mix Hatsune Miku, like Vocaloid, folklore, and rock music together in one.
Look, that's a great combination. When you put a whole bunch of different, ingredients today.
I know it's not just Miku. Miku is the first one that came to mind. Yeah. I know it's not just Miku.
Yeah. It's fun to be in a band and just goof around with your friends. If you're taking it serious, you're messing up. Ooh, interesting.
Okay, well, then I'm the one messing up because I want to take this band seriously. I want to, get this out there. My friends are just like, oh, we've got these cute, silly characters and we've got this bright album cover, but we don't actually have any songs for said album.
There's a great Family Guy episode where they put together the band and then they're like, okay, and they focus on all the costumes and they focus on everything, and then they show up to the show and they go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, we didn't learn any music. And that happens more often than not. So
that's quite literally what my band is doing, and I'm just writing lyrics.
Yeah, so there's a bit of both. It's that if you want to get good at your craft, plus Dinosaur was mentioning there, you've got drums, so you could play everything else. You'd rather play bass and synth. Rad. That's awesome. Like, whatever you want to play, just get good at it and think about it and do it all the time. And then when you get into a band or you play with like some other people, you know your role. You know kind of where you fit and how you're supposed to contribute to the ingredients, If you're making a meal, if you're making food, salt is not trying to be everything. Salt, it has a role. It's a thing. Pepper has a thing. You're being steak, you're being chicken, you're not trying to be everything. It's when you mix everything together that you make a good meal, right? So that's what you got to do. Just get good at what you do, and then you're basically supporting all the other ingredients, Oh
yeah, I have a guitarist, by the way.
You have a guitarist?
I have an actual guitarist that's getting an electric guitar and knows how to play very well.
Okay, cool.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dinos is right there. P Dinos.
In a previous stream, I believe you said if I could find a guitarist, you'd help me with the music stuff or something. You'd help me with getting my music out there or something. I can't remember exactly.
You just got to learn how to record, right? Is that what you want to do?
I want to learn how to record and learn how to
Wow.
I want to learn how to be able to get my music out there. Because I know it's not going to get anywhere. It's probably not going to be the best. Nope. Nobody's going to want to listen to it, is what I am setting my bar at. Nobody's going to want to listen to it. If people like it, people like it.
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to make it anywhere, but I want to do this for me. So, music.
Well, here's the most important thing. Are you writing music?
Yeah.
Perfect. Keep doing that. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. The deal, kind of like what I was mentioning to Black Cat earlier, because he was asking why Danny and I wanted to do this live stream, why we originally started the podcast and just did everything, is because him and I just enjoyed hanging out. That's all we did. So if we're hanging out and other people are overhearing us hanging out, cool. Just like Sundays. If 2 people show up on Sundays or 12 people or 100 people show up on Sunday for our live stream, it kind of doesn't matter because you and I just love hanging out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the same deal. Get good at what you do. And if people want to like it, they can. And if they don't, that's awesome. That's cool. If you play with some people and it doesn't gel with what you got going on, great, move on to some other people. But you soldier on with what you want to do and just keep on doing what you're doing, right? Make your songs, record them, and share them. People will like them. Somebody will love them. Exactly.
Nobody's going to want to hear me singing about depression and anxiety and whatever. People like Taylor Swift and country music. Nobody's going to want rock.
Yeah.
Depressing, emo rock. Some people will, but I don't. I'm setting my bar low.
Well, you gotta find your angle here.
Too high. If I set my, I know if I set my bar too high, I'm setting myself up for failure.
Yeah, there's a bit of that. You don't know who the other voice is, but I'm serious. Someone will like it. Stop calling it rock. Yeah, exactly right. It's a hard one. Rock is just so generic. It's a final race, everybody. You know what that means. Nice.
It's for all the potatoes. Woo!
It's for all the potatoes. Exclamation mark potatoes. Oh, I burned out again. I did that on the last time too. All the tomatoes.
Hi.
There's so many styles of music these days. That's the catch, right?
Yeah. Hi, plus dinosaurs. I am PJ's niece. And
yeah.
Someone may like it. I don't think people will. My singing voice isn't good because last time I checked, it was very high pitched and very bad.
Oh my goodness. You got to find.
I don't think even auto-tune would be able to save it.
Well, then maybe if you feel like you are not the person to be the front of the band, then you do all the writing and you have other members that do stuff.
Maybe.
You become the songwriter and you hand it off because there's great money and great opportunity in that. I know a lot of songwriters that literally write songs and deliver them to producers, and then there's a lot of royalty opportunities and a lot of licensing opportunities as a songwriter, and then you don't need to ever perform. But more than likely, you're great. More than likely, you're awesome. So always give it an opportunity. Always. Right? Whoa, Candace, you're right there.
Don't know.
Your voice deserves to be heard. Thanks, Weeble. I agree with you.
Thanks.
I agree with you. Yeah.
My friend, the one that's putting music out, I want to say their name.
Sure.
Because I don't want to disrespect their privacy. They have a right to that.
Sure.
So this friend, they hear me singing and rapping, and they say I'm good at rapping. I disagree on that. And then a few weeks ago, they said I'm good at singing, and I disagree.
Okay.
Sometimes. It depends on the genre of music I'm singing, because I can't sing heavy things. It's just not in my vocal range. But I can sing soft things like Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift. I can do that.
Sure.
But I want to be able to sing rock. So I am like rock music. So I am trying to convince Mom to let me do vocal lessons, but that Mom said that's a next year kind of thing. So
yeah, the one thing you could do in that case, by the way, good job everybody. Candace came in first. Holy shit! Exclamation mark language. By the way, I updated the number to a more accurate number of how much I swear. Candace, Andrew, me, Mags, Pete, Queen. Yeah, way to go. That's really good. Way to go, Candace. You're the big winner. And coincidentally, you made the custom race. And then you came in first. That's amazing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Andrew, I saw that too. If you're in first place and you throw the red or the blue shell, it hits you. Yeah, I learned that too. That's crazy. Plus Dinosaur says I played in punk rock bands and I did stand up for a couple years. Oh, awesome, Dinosaurs. That's awesome. So you're familiar with all that. That's awesome. The punk is very big in this region, in particular. I've sat in some good punk bands.
I did a speech on that. I did a speech for my classroom on that.
Oh, try last, by the way. Ken. What did you do?
So
Yeah.
we had a project where we had to write a 3 to 5 minute long speech and present it to the classroom, and the speech can be on anything we wanted it to be on.
Okay.
So, like, one person did why they should be Spider-Man. Someone else did why people should learn French.
Those are good. Yeah. It's kind of like when we used to do PowerPoint presentations on stream. That's really funny. We haven't done that in a while. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so what I chose was to do emo, goth, and punk, the culture around it, the mindset, and the music.
Ooh, that's good topics. That's good. Yeah.
And so I did a 3-minute presentation on that. Good. It was like exactly 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And I talked about all of the things I just listed. How emo, contrary to popular belief, is actually a music-based style, and you don't have to dress emo to be emo.
That's actually
and same goes for goth, except goth is also more style-based. And to be goth, you don't have to listen to the music, and you can just dress goth.
It's very interesting. Yeah.
And then for punk, did you know that being punk is actually a mindset and not a style or genre of music?
I did not know that.
Being punk is a political mindset set on, it was formed in the late 1970s and early 1980s, I believe.
Right.
And it is a mindset on freedom, breaking societal norms, things like that. And so that's why when you see a punk, it's black, spiked green hair. They look very scary. It's because they're trying to break societal norms. And they're trying to break that boundary. So to be punk, you just have to listen to punk music and like have that mindset, or just have that mindset. You don't have to dress punk to be punk. It's an interesting thing.
Whew, that's mind blowing. You just got to get in the pit, I guess is kind of the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Gee. Okay, hold on. I want to learn more, but we got to end this up here.
That was like my whole speech summarized.
I love that so much. Plus Dinosaur, welcome to the stream. Thank you for hanging out with us. You're in Discord already, so let's get to know you. Let's hang out and talk about stuff. You beat me to it. I was actually going to go and read up what I missed here. Mags, your amazing reach for the stars. Never let anyone tell you you're not good enough. I agree, Pete. I agree.
I'll continue to tell myself nobody will listen to it, and then if people listen to it, they listen to it.
Exactly. Yeah, I love that. I love that so much. Okay, I think we're good. So that's it for this week. We're done. Pete, we will listen to it. Awesome. See, you have an audience of people that will like it. Well, at least listen to it. I like that. Oh, there's more, Pete. Oh, what did you write? What did I miss? Pete, what did I miss? And never be too hard on yourself. Oh, yes. Never be too hard on yourself. Agreed. I couldn't agree more. That's a good lesson for the day. That's a good lesson.
Thank you.
Andrew did a hydrate a half an hour ago. Make sure you drink something right now. I'm sorry I didn't say that. Yes, you guys in 2 weeks.
I'll go chug Gatorade.
Yeah, Gatorade's good. Not too much.
Right before bed.
Lots of salt in Gatorade. Mags is
Gatorade
the coolest.
Zero.
Pete said it.
It'll be fine.
Oh, you're good then. Yeah. Stay out of trouble. Oh my God, no way.
If
you're in the Kelowna area, you should come to Comic-Con on next Saturday and Sunday. And Danny and I are hosting that. So you might see some posts going on with that. But it's going to be a bonkers week. So you might see some... If you check my Instagram, you just see all... Like Last Digital Pie is my Instagram. If you see anything, if you want to follow me there, you can see what type of buffoonery I got going on, playing shows and stuff. Cool?
Cool.
Okay, well then, I think we're done here. Pete summed it up pretty good. Don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Okay, I won't. I'll try.
Okay, see you all on the flip side. On the flip side.
See you on the flip side.
The other side.
Woo, bye.